Hey, it's Darius. And so much effort and energy go into each I-75 video. But it's all worthwhile when you pass and notice the I-75 difference. Another incredible score release here at I-75 CPA Review. So congratulations to Kevin for passing FAR, and what a nice score there in 88. And to all the I-75ers who let me know that they passed in April and May. Today you know me as Darius of I-75 CPA Review, but you know what I did before I-75? That's right, CPA exam tutoring. If you're a CPA candidate, maybe you're thinking about hiring a tutor. I know a little something about this because before I-75 launched, I taught over 5,000 one-on-one CPA exam tutoring sessions. And by the time I retired from tutoring, I had a 6-week waiting list. Students were gladly paying me $150 for a 50-minute private session. I don't recall anyone asking for a refund, complaining about the price, or in any way being disappointed. Why? Value. Student expectations were being met or exceeded. Now, how can you be sure that your tutoring expectations will be met? I thought I'd put together a video on how you can get maximum value out of a tutoring session. Here's the deal. There's 3 types of CPA exam tutoring sessions. Type 1 is a teaching session where you can learn a specific topic from the tutor. Type 2 is a session to go over detailed exam questions. In this session, the tutor is going to show you how to recognize and attack the key points of a question. And then there's type 3, a session to discuss overall study strategy where you might ask the tutor to prepare a study schedule for you. Let's take a closer look at each type of session so that not only will you know what to ask for, but you'll know if your expectations were met. So, 3 types of tutoring sessions. Type 1, a teaching session, a session to learn new concepts. The student would say to me, "Hey Darius, today I want you to teach me bonds for the FAR exam." For a Type 1 session, you, the candidate, should email the tutor at least 1 day in advance that you would like a specific teaching session, and the tutor should acknowledge you. Yes, I can teach you bonds, because maybe the tutor is not prepared to teach you bonds on short notice and might need a few days to prepare. This is all important communication that you want to have with the tutor so that your expectations are met. I probably had more Type 1 sessions, teaching sessions, than any other type. I preferred Type 1 probably because I had my own material and I would share it with the student right before the session, and that made for very easy learning. And if your tutor has access to I-75 material and you have I-75, well, that makes for a very easy teaching session, because the I-75 PowerPoints are just below each video. So if you want a teaching session on bonds, you and the tutor could just open up the same PowerPoint file from I-75. This is how I used to do a teaching session. So that's Type 1, a teaching session. What about Type 2? A session to practice detailed exam questions. Well, in a session like this, you're expecting the tutor to show you the key points in each sim or multiple choice question. You're covering several topics, maybe in a Becker sim together. And it's not a teaching session, but sometimes a Type 2 will reveal your weaknesses. And if you're doing practice questions in a Type 2 session and it does reveal some weaknesses, you can then schedule a teaching session for your next meeting. Okay, and then what about a Type 3? A session to plan your study strategy and help to keep you on schedule. I have to admit that this was my least favorite type of session when I tutored. Why? Because no 2 candidates are at exactly the same station. This type of tutoring session requires you, the candidate, to have a good understanding of your current responsibilities unrelated to studying, and then know your available study hours. For example, do you have a good support system at home? Or are you basically on your own, juggling household chores, young children, an hour drive to work and back? Here's the secret: the CPA exam doesn't care about that. You're going to still have to produce a passing score. So before you hire a tutor for a Type 3 session, make sure you understand the hours available to you. So let's review. Thinking about tutoring? Always let the tutor know in advance the type of session you want to have. Never go into a tutoring session assuming that the tutor knows what you need if you haven't communicated it. Not every tutor is perfect for all three types of tutoring sessions. Not every tutor is right for every student. Some tutors prefer teaching sessions. Others might like doing mostly practice questions on many topics. Ask for the type of session you want. The goal is to get maximum value out of a session and to pass the exam. And with this video, you should be in a better position to do that. And please let me know in the comments section if you found this video helpful.